All right, here we go. Number 28. That should be kind of easy for everybody. All right. Number 28, what are we thinking? Tell me.
I got C.
I got C. Anybody else?
I got A.
Now, again, the question here, for those of you guys who weren't sure whether it's A or C, is which one is being divided? Is 5 being divided or the test being divided? See what I'm saying? So what are we dividing? The test, right? So that's why it's what? That's why it's C. All right? I really don't care when you make a mistake on these things. All right? I think it's important, all right, that that you're able to answer freely. All right? When you make a mistake, it's not a big deal. I prefer to know when you make a mistake, actually. All right? Now, 29 I didn't think was too bad. All right. Yes, sir. What are you thinking?
C or 6.
6 so far. Anybody else with something different?
I got
21. I'm liking that. Somebody else get something different? Now, what are we doing here? We're just multiplying 2 times z times y. 2 times z times y minus x. See that? What's 2 times 3 times 2? Yes, that's exactly right. Exactly what it is. 12. And then 12 minus 6. You agree with that? Jack, you good now? All right, what about 30? Don't be shy. Speak up. So far I have A. Anybody else with something different besides A? So we're all in agreement it is A.
I got B.
You got B, I like that. So let's figure out why it's A or B. 12 minus, what's Z? 3 times, what's Y?
2.
Divided by X. You see that? What do I do first? 3 times 2 is 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 12 minus 1. You see it now, right? All right, good.
Wait, can you go?
Sure, sure. You see I have to do all this first, because this is the multiplying and the dividing. That's 3 times 2
6.
divided by 6. There you go. And then 12 minus 1. Agreed? All right. Now we talked about the properties, so this is just if you were paying attention. All right. What is it? It is D. Definitely the identity of multiplication. Are we okay with that? And then 32. Hopefully you're paying attention. We know that is the, tell me. Yes, I'm happy with you. Commutative property, because they're out of order. Because they're out of order. Everybody okay with that? All right. We did one of these, simplifying the expression. Thank you.
What is this social?
Associative is grouping. I always tell kids, think about it as like, who do you associate with? Right here, you're in this class. If you go to a different class, there might be different kids. You with me? So it's grouping. Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, has to do with the grouping.
Okay.
All right. 33. Great.
So you could do 25 times or 25.
Yes, exactly correct. Was A. Pretty happy with that. Good job. All right. Now, what about 34? Yes, ma'am.
B.
I like it. B. So we're pretty happy with that. Now remember, I told you guys I'm not a very good babysitter. So if you don't know something, you're supposed to raise your hand and say, give me a little bit of help. That's all. It's no problem. All right? Everybody good with this? Because our test is Wednesday over the same stuff. All right? Any questions or concerns? All right, let's figure out what this is. All right, 35. 35. What do you think?
13.
I got a 13 so far. Somebody else?
11.
11. Somebody else?
I got 10.
10. Good. Somebody else?
I got 13.
13. Anybody else? All right, let's figure out what the answer is now for sure. Let's double check. All right, so remember, left to right. 16 divided by 4.
4.
4. 18 divided by 2.
9.
4 plus 9.
13.
All right. Be careful, please. Yes, sir. Everybody good with that now? That's not bad. All right, let's check out 36.
I got 32.
42. Somebody else?
48.
48. Good. Somebody else? Nobody else? Nobody else?
I got 22.
Good. I'm glad. Good job. 22. Somebody else? Good.
I got
14. I like that too. All right. Now let's see. There's only one right answer. So we got to do the parentheses first, right? So what's the innermost parentheses?
14.
What is that?
6.
6, right? And then there's a what?
Divided by 3.
Which is 2, right? And then there's a what?
Plus 5.
Which is?
7. 6 plus 7 is 42.
There you go, guys. How you doing, Xavier? You haven't said much. You good?
Yeah.
All right. Don't be afraid. Speak up if you're not sure. Should be kind of easy, right? 42? 42? Anybody? All right. Now we're really going to concentrate on 37.
Money is hard.
The money is hard. I'm going to show you how to do it in your head in a second. It's very simple to do mental math.
For the expression I do 4 times 1.59 plus 3 times 0.9.
Exactly correct. All right. Now what I want to do is I really want to concentrate up here because I want you to put everything not down, but just, just listen to me for a second. All right. I believe everybody in here should be able to do 3 times 99 in their head and just say that's obviously 297. Everybody agree with me on that? That's just super easy math. If you can't do that, I want you to listen to me because it's really simple. All right, look up. Whenever you're multiplying by 99, you might as well just make it what? 1. What's 3 times 1? 3. Minus what? 3. Now we're not doing minus 3, but we're minusing 3 cents, right? Think of it as dollars. So that's how I knew really quick that this was $2.97. All right? Now, watch. When I do 4 times $1.59, I believe everybody should just be able to look at that and say that is obviously $6.36 without any hesitation. Be able to do it just like that without doing the multiplication. All right? Now, if you can't do that, pay attention. I'm going to show you. All right, but first, I wasn't sure if somebody was asking me a question. Now, see, when I'm saying pay attention, and some of you got your heads down and you're doing something on your iPad, that just means I know you're not paying attention. And this is more important than what you're doing on your iPad. All right? Me teaching you mental math is really important if you want to be good at math. If you just want to be average at math, then it's not really that big a deal. All right, but if you want to be good at math, this is what separates you from people. You should be able to do 3 times 99 cents in your head and just say that's 297. Does anybody agree with me on that? Does anybody have any questions with why is it 297?
So when you multiply it, so you make the 99 a dollar?
That's right.
And then you minus
3 cents.
Oh.
Because there are what? 3 99s. I just did 3 $1. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. Now over here, look. I'm going to show you something. All right, Jensen, you guys, when you have your head down, and I'm saying listen, I know you're not listening. All right, the iPads are very distracting. All right, I told you I'm not a good babysitter. All right, so please, when I'm saying listen, Because I want everybody to be able to look at that and just say that's obviously 636, just like that. How many people can look at 4 times $1.59 and say that's just obviously 636? How many people can look at that and they knew that that was 636? Now watch. Let me show you how simple it is. You ready? Watch how simple. 4 times $1 is what? $4. 4.50 cents is how much? $2. $4 and $2 is $6. Then I have 4 9-cents, which is 36. $6.36. Isn't that easy? That's super easy. Super, super, super easy. What?
I don't really get how you do that. Can you do that one more?
Well, I'm going to show you one more time. Since I'm multiplying by 4, that means there's going to be 4 $1, there's going to be 4 50 cents, there's going to be 4 9-cents. If I have 4 $1, that's $4. If I have 4 50 cents, that's $2. If I have 4 9-cents, that's 36 cents. How easy is that? $6.36.
Got it. No.
Right? That's how I want you to think about things. I'm always in class. We're going to work on mental math. At home, if you want to multiply it out like you did before, that's boring in my opinion. That's boring. I mean, look how boring this is. All right, this is what I'm trying to get across to everybody in here. If you do 99 times 3, 3 times 9 is 27, carry the 2. 3 times 9 is 27 plus 2, 297. Move the decimal over 2. I just don't like doing that. So I was able to figure out how to manipulate numbers to use for my advantage. That's what I'm trying to show you. All right? Just like over here, 4 times $1.59. You should be able to look at that and say that's just 636 relatively quickly. I don't want you to do 4 times $1.59 the traditional way where you put 1.59 times 4. 4 times 9 is 36. Carry the 3. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 plus 3 is 23. Carry the 2. 4 times 1 plus 2. Move the decimal. I just don't like doing that. All right, that takes way too much time. Now, I want everybody to be able to say with certainty that if I were to add those together, right, I would get $9.33. You should be able to just look at that and say $9.33. Now, how did I know it was $9.33? So please pay attention. What did I do, you think?
So you added the 7 and the 6?
Nope, I never did that. What did I do?
You added the 6 and the 2, and then you put 97 and then 36.
That's pretty close, but that's pretty close. But I'm gonna tell you better. What?
You could have added the $2.97 to $3 and then just minus 3 cents from that.
Wow, very brilliant. Very, very brilliant. Very brilliant. Listen to what he said. I might as well just make that what? $3. That would be what? $9.36. But I'm what? I'm 3 cents over what I should be. So then I subtract out the 3 cents. $9.33. You're brilliant. Thank you. Come on, guys. That's an easy way to do math. Come on. Look up one more time so I can tell you. Right, does everybody agree this is 3 cents short of $3, right?
Yes.
So if I add $3, it's going to be $9.36, right?
Yes.
But we said we already did what? We added 3 more cents than I needed. So I subtracted 3 at the end. Look how simple that is. Very simple arithmetic. You should, at this age, you should be able to do that. Everybody happy with that? And we're going to work on that every single day. We're going to work on it every single day. All right? All right, here we go. Now, there's one property that we left out, which is number 38. Anybody look that property up? Yes. Instead of saying that, we also just call it the zero property.
I thought it was the identity.
Identity means you're staying the same. If you multiply by 0, do you stay the same?
No.
No, so it's not an identity. Very good job. I appreciate you looking that up for me. All right? For our class, we're just going to call it the what? Zero property.
It says that
Which just means whenever you multiply by 0, you always get what? 0. Yes?
Yeah, I just looked at 32, and that one looked like it would go good with that one.
That's exactly good. Good job. All right? Use your information. All right, now what about 39, guys? Everybody should be able to tell me that's the what?
Associated.
Yeah, all right. You guys did good on that. The associative property. Okay? An addition. All right, what about 40? Is that true, guys?
Yeah.
I believe you. Yes, it is. Good job. That is definitely true. If you put false, let me know, and we'll fix it for you. All right, so what is 18 minus 4
That's 14.
divided by 2?
7.
7. What's 18 minus 4
14.
times 1/2?
7.
That's why it's true.
I just didn't know we were trying. I didn't know. I just didn't know we were trying.
You're okay now. As long as you understand now, you're good, right? All right, I'm happy with that. Now remember, a conjecture is just an observation. All right, somebody made an observation. They said all the factors of 100 have a 0 in the ones place. Is that true or false? Obviously what? Say it.
What? It's false.
Obviously false.
It's 2.
Right, 2 is a factor. 5 is a factor. 25 is a factor. There's lots of factors that don't end in a 0. Everybody good on that? All right. All right. Now something you might have had a little bit of trouble on. They asked for the range when the domain is 40. Who can tell me that answer? 33. Brilliant. Thank you very much. How do we know it was 33? Because the domain is the what? X. The range is what corresponds to that domain. And what corresponded? 33. Come on now, you had to, that's something you can't, that's like a definition kind of thing. All right, there's no way to figure that out unless you know what it means. All right, does anybody have any questions with 42? Yes, sir.
I got 30. I mixed it up, so I got 35. Mix up,
Okay, but my real question is, do you understand it's 33?
yeah.
If you listen to me, the most important thing is, I'm going to try to tell you throughout the next 2 years, it doesn't matter how you got it wrong. It matters now when you see the answer, do you understand why you got it wrong? You understand why you got it wrong? Then we're good. What?
I don't really understand it.
So what is the domain from yesterday? What was the domain?
40.
No, the domain were the x values. And the range were the what? Right. So these are the domain. This is the range. What corresponds to 40?
33. Oh.
That's all there is to it. Okay, that's it. It's all simple. All right? Now, a lot of kids in the last class thought this was 2,100. 3,150. Is that really what that means? No. This is the what? X, and this is the what? That's correct. So what would it be? What would it be after 8 hours? We would be, yes ma'am. What did you get?
100.
Of course, all the girls are always right. 400. Do you hear that, boys? All right. If you want to know the answer to something, just ask a girl. Right, girls? Boys, girls aren't always right? Sure, I like it. Good idea.
How did you get that?
Well, because we just looked at the pattern. We went 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what do the y values do?
Well, I got 50.
Add by 50.
Oh, but then there's 200.
Hold on a minute. Let him think. Let him think. He's learning. What?
Because 200 plus 50 is 250.
Yeah, but that would be for what number? 5. And we're looking for what? 8. So you're right. 5 would be 250. What would 6 be?
300.
What would 7 be? And what would 8 be?
Oh!
Now you got it.
Oh.
Hey, we got no more teachers. What?
Guys.
Alright, sorry, I got rid of the pounding on the wall. It's vibrating. Alright, driving me crazy. Yes.
Those all look like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like all those look like the half. Like the lines looks like half of it.
I'm not, remember, I'm asking if you understand it now. Do you understand it now? So we're good. We're moving on. All right, let's check out the next one. Somebody tell me what y is going to be. Let's have one of the boys get one right. Jensen, what would y be? All right, you do the next one.
16.
Tucker,
16.
I'm proud. Good job.
I think 16.
Well, we're going to follow. We're going to plot these points. Here's 0, 0. Then I did 1, 8.
Oh,
There we go. Just patterns, right? 2 up to 16. You got it? Yeah, you just multiply much. All right. All right, let's see about the next one. Oh, somebody actually knew this question last period. I didn't think that anybody would get it. Tell me. 10? Say it. Say what you have. 0 and 1. 0 and 1.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
0, 1, 2, 3.
Good. What did you think?
It's
Say it.
there's an arrow at the end. It's a ray, so it goes in there.
That's correct. What did you get?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. So listen to me, guys. If x is always 0, look right here. If the x is always 0, it's here, here, here. All of those, the x value is 0, right? So what are we describing? What is this right here called?
Okay.
What kind of ray, though? How do we define that ray?
The X.
Oh, close.
Why?
Yeah, it's the y. Instead of calling it a ray, though, we just say it's the y-axis. All right, that's a very good job. For those of you guys who put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 0, 1, that's very good, too. But again, those aren't all the numbers that have x equals 0. Do you agree with me? Yeah, it goes on forever. All right? So that's why we describe it as the y-axis. The y-axis is when the x is 0. All right? Just like the x-axis is probably when what? The x-axis is probably when the...
When the domain is
Wait a minute now. Now, how did I describe the y-axis? How did I describe the y-axis? The what? What? No. Like right here. What did I say? The y-axis is when what? When x is what?
With X is 0.
0. So the x-axis, yes, the x-axis is when the y is 0. Make yourself a note for that. The y-axis is when x is 0. The x-axis is when y is 0. All right? Sean, what are you doing? No, you're not sitting there, ever. You're never allowed to just sit there. All right? You're like everybody else. You're opening up your iPad. You're double-checking your work. As perfect as you are, which I know you're really good at math, all right, you still have to check your work, okay, Sean? Come on, that's just part of the rules, all right? Part of the rules. I'm not even mad. Not upset. It's just that's what we have to do. All right, here we go. So who did the rectangle properly? What's that? Thank you. What was the point? 3, 5. Anybody else get 3, 5? 3, 5, 3, 5. That was kind of easy, right? Just plotting the points. Everybody good with 3, 5? All right, let's move forward. Okay, I wasn't too happy about this problem right here. All right, it's kind of annoying, wasn't it? What's the matter? Oh, tell me, how many fruit did he end up with?
47 pieces.
I got 40. 42? So far I have a 47 and a 42 and a 31. What? 36. Good. All right, so we're going to have to look at this one.
I got 45.
45. Good. All right, so let's see now. Let's see. So again, this one was just annoying, I thought. Right? So he's swapping out melons for oranges, it looks like. Do you agree? I don't know what the point was, but here we go. So he starts out with 28 melons, right? And then he trades 2 for 5. Which means, thank you, that's what I like. Which means instead of having 28, he's going to have how many now? 31. I really like that. Does everybody see that? Because ultimately, does it ask for oranges and melons? No, it just asks for the total number of fruit, correct?
Yeah.
So that took care of this. So then he traded 3 for 8. So that means he gained what? Gained 5, right? So now instead of 31, he has what? 36. And then over here, he traded 6 for 12. So we got 6 more. So that's what? 42. And then he what? So he, wait a minute. 5, right? So we ended up with what? 47. Those you guys put 47, pat yourself on the back. Feels good to be brilliant, doesn't it? Feels good to be brilliant. All right. Now what I'm seeing a lot of you pat your back now. We got a lot of wrong answers here. What?
So what I did is I minus because he traded 2 melons
Right?
from Grace, so which means Grace took 2 melons from
Right?
him. Oh.
You with me? So it's kind of like -2 plus 5, -3 plus 8. But instead of doing that, we just figured out we're gaining fruit each time. You agree? Uh-oh. All right, who was able to find the domain here? Domain. Yes, that's right. You got it. Good. Look how I'm doing it. Right? So here we go. I have domain. Right? But you still have to list out the domain.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The range. Then you would do is the next one. Go over this way, right? Over this way, and this way. So somebody tell me what their range is. Tell me. Come on, guys. Don't you think that's pretty easy? Yeah, that's pretty easy. That's pretty easy. Okay? All right. Now we just did a little bit of vocabulary. Let's just see if you're understanding some of the things I'm talking about here. Okay? So blank is a letter or a symbol used to represent an unknown variable. Tell me. Oh, an unknown value. Tell me anyway. Variable. Dang it. I hate when I do that. Variable. All right. Great. Yes, read it to me. A what?
A blank contains variables, numbers, and each one operation alphabet.
You're awesome. Algebraic expression. Algebraic expression. Good job. Tell me.
By the commutative property.
Yay, very good. Commutative property. The commutative property. I like this. All right. Any volunteers for 52? Tell us. Yay, very good. An equation. This one was a little sneaky. What do you think?
Associative.
Yes, I'm very proud of you. That's exactly right. The associative property. All right, very good. The order doesn't matter when it's grouping. Yes, very good. All right, tell me about 54.
Blank contains a combination of numbers and operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and square operation.
Ooh, that's okay. That's a possibility. If they were describing what to do first, second, third, fourth, I think you'd be better. What might be better? Properties would be the reasons why you can add, subtract, multiply, divide. What are you thinking?
I think that is
Close. It is the what? Yay, numerical. That's the difference between algebraic and numerical. Numerical just involves numbers. Algebra involves variables. All right? So I want everybody to make sure you got that. Numerical expression. Numerical expression. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, now what about 55? Tell me, Xavier.
that's the X.
That's exactly. In an order pair, the X, not the X-axis, but the X value. Or not even the X value, the X what? Coordinate is better. The X coordinate. And of course, Jack.
Y coordinate.
Yes, good job, buddy. The Y coordinate. What's the matter?
I also put like range and domain.
But listen, the domain is all of the X values. And the range is all of the Y values. You good down this, right? Okay. Now what I want to do for the last few minutes of class, I don't even know how much time. Listen, does everybody agree these questions were harder? Does everybody agree?
Yes.
So now guess what you're going to do for the last, I don't know, what time do we get out of here? 51 or something? What time do you do? We get out at 45, so we only have 5 minutes. I'm going to call you the roll again because I'm trying to get your name with your face, and everybody looks the same, and I can't even. All right, so what I want you to do is I kind of want you to work together on these, all right? If you didn't know a problem, ask your neighbor, and then if they knew it, they can help you, or vice versa. Is everybody with me on that? So you guys help each other. These are the hard problems that are going to help you with ERBs at the end of the year. And your ERBs at the end of this year are really important, all right? Because they help with your placement for high school, believe it or not. All right, so 7th grade ERBs are super important. So I want you to kind of work together while I call the roll one more time. All right? Have at it, guys. You did awesome.